to my channel. This is Enough Ideas, and I have invented a new method for learning a foreign language, particularly for improving and developing your conversational, talking and speaking skills. Let's say you're learning a new foreign language. So what's the best way? What's the ideal way to master a foreign language in a short time, more effectively and fast? Well, it's simple. You need to surround yourself with the native speakers. You need to practice the foreign language with the native speakers. Why this is so effective? Well, because it is effective because in real life different situations arise, different circumstances appear, and you have to respond to them. You have to act accordingly, and you do it by expressing your thoughts in that language that you are in, the language that the people talk around you. So it's different, than sitting at the table and discussing different abstract ideas. I'm talking about just living real life with the native speakers. Okay, but we not many people cannot afford this luxury because so there are three ways. Okay, so what's the best way? As I told you, as I've mentioned, is surround yourself with the native speakers and talk to them, practice the language. But what if you cannot surround them? You cannot go to the country, the language you're learning, or you cannot surround yourself with the native speakers. Well, there is another way. There is a way, actually, and it is a simulation of the environment filled with the native speakers. So how can we do it? Well, so this is the essence of my method. We can simulate the environment by acting out the scenes from movies, from documentaries, from presentations. Okay, so how we do it? Well, first of all, you need to choose a good movie or a documentary, a presentation, and then you need to watch a particular scene, understand what the characters are saying, what they are talking, and then, since there are usually one or more characters, you need to distribute the roles between the participants, and then you just act the scene out. Okay, so when you need to understand the characters' thoughts, the situation in which the characters are playing, acting, and then you need to understand the situation, the characters' thoughts and the ideas, the concept that they are talking, and then you need to express it yourself. Okay, so all the participants must express it. They choose the roles and then they just act it out like actors. So there are thousands of movies, okay, and movies they're divided by the level. You can divide them. Movies fall into different levels: beginner, basic, advanced, intermediate, and the same with the documentaries or presentations. Do you have to repeat word by word, sentence by sentence? Well, you can do that too, or you can interpret by your own words, by your own sentences, or you can just repeat word by word, because both options do work, because that's the option where you can repeat word by word, sentence by sentence. Actually, that's the way how the children learn their own language or a foreign language. They observe the adults talking, the people talking around them, and and then they gradually, eventually, they just copy it, and then they start combining the words, the sentences, depending on the situation they are. Okay, so let's say but just watching a scene and then trying to act it out is not enough, because you will forget the concepts, the thoughts of the characters. And so you need a map. So what's the map? The idea of the keywords. You need to prepare a keywords for each thought of the characters. Okay, so you just prepare keyword, one word, and once you see that word, the keywords, they trigger the rest of the ideas, the rest of the thoughts, the rest of the concept that the characters are talking, the thoughts that a character are talking according to the situation that they are in. Okay, so this method it improves your talking and conversational skills, but along with it also develops acting skills, because you have to act. Because once you watch, if it's a movie, you watch characters talking, and there are different movies. Okay, you can choose from the genres: the drama, horror, action, comedy, cartoons, and they express different emotions, and so you see them and you try to mimic them, to copy them. So it develops acting skills. It also develops empathy because you need to get into the character's shoes to understand from their point of view, and it's fun. It's fun just than just reading the books or just discussing abstract ideas. Because in real life we live, okay, we get into different situations, different circumstances, they arise, they appear, we act accordingly, we respond to them. So that's how people learn any language, their native language or a foreign language. So the best way is to simulate, and so the simulation is by acting out the scenes from movies, from documentaries, from the presentations. So movies, well, it's simple, the movies. What about the documentaries? Yeah, it's simple too. You can find there are lots of documentaries on YouTube, and you just understand the narrator's thoughts, and then you prepare the keywords for each thought, and then you try to act it out, like as you become the narrator, and then having the keywords in front of you, you go to thought by thought, and you express using your own words or word by word in that language your own thoughts. And presentations is the same, like the lots of presentations. For example, good example is TED Talks. Okay, so you can, on YouTube there are lots of them, and people, they get on the stage and they present their ideas, their knowledge, their experience with the people, with the world. So it's the same. You understand, you prepare the keywords for each thought, and then you become that person on the stage, and then you present that person's ideas yourself, and so you prepare the keywords, and keywords is like a map. So the keywords, they guide you through the whole chain of thoughts, chain of events, the sequence of thoughts that the characters have in their mind. All right. So it's a simulation, and it's the best way. I mean, the science uses it, and it's a simulation, so it simulates the real life or imaginary environment, real environment, imaginary environment. It simulates the real life. The method that I I'm talking about. Well, so I think that's it. If you have any questions, just leave comments. Please subscribe to my channel and like it. If you like this video, please like it and then share my video with your friends. Well, thank you and goodbye.